here. Every month I do a video where I compile all of the grocery shops that I do in a month into one video and we see if I can stay on budget. We are a family of 4, there's 2 adults, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and we typically try to stick to about a £300 budget, and that's for food, household items like nappies, toilet roll, cleaning supplies, all of that jazz. And if you didn't know, we just got back from 7 weeks in the US, so I do feel like we're going to struggle a bit more this month than maybe we would other months, because we have like nothing in our fridge, like literally nothing. So we're gonna have to stock up on cheese this month and butter. And yeah, we're basically starting from scratch. We do have stuff in the pantry, but my fridge and freezer are definitely a lot more sparse than they normally would be at the beginning of a month. And yeah, if you aren't already, make sure you are subscribed. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up so I know to keep doing them in the future, because they do take a lot of work. It's a lot of compilation and getting all the stuff together for literally a whole month. And yeah, let's get on into the video. So as you can see, I haven't moved position. And that's because for the first haul this month, I lost the footage. Yay! But I will give you like a little rundown of how it all went. So we went to Lidl for the first shop because I needed cheese, and Lidl does the best, cheapest cheese, honestly. So I went to Lidl to stock up on cheese, and I think I needed a few other things like nappies and stuff, and I love getting those from Lidl. But I did post a TikTok of what I got, so I'm going to insert that here so that you can at least get a little nosy of what was bought. So the total of that grocery shop came to £81.70p, which is kind of expensive for like 1 week. I like to keep around like the £60-70 mark, but I was doing some stocking up, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, that is where we're starting at the minute. But I still feel like it's a pretty good start. And I have to tell you a secret. I forgot to film this, and it's like 3 days later than when I actually bought the stuff. But like I said the last haul, they didn't have cabbage and pomegranate, so I had to go to the shop and get those. So I got the cabbage. We've already eaten that, so you can't see that. You just have to believe me. Here's the pomegranate. And then I did take Smith with me, which meant impulse buy. The things to keep a toddler happy. Did I need this? No, but it is really hot here, and I feel like they're going to be having ice pops more often, so not that mad about it. And it was one of the more affordable ice pops. I feel like ice pops are really expensive. Like, I don't remember them ever being this expensive, but they are. So this, and a red cabbage, adding that to the total. I'm back again sooner than I would have liked, but we were in town today. I was with my mum. We were looking to get new shoes for Annie, and we took a wee trip into Marks and Spencer's, which was a big mistake. And then I was just looking through all the different yellow stickers as we were walking by, which is like the sale stickers. And so I ended up picking up 3 things. I got one of these katsu chicken. It expires today, but I just whacked it in the freezer. It was $4.75 down to $3.33, and I know we will eat this. And so we would have buy this probably full price anyway, so that's why it made sense to get it. I have an idea for this for next week meal-wise. I wanted to do like a ramen, chicken curry, katsu curry. This just saves me having to make my own katsu chicken, which is perfect. Then I got the spicy one of this as well, which we already ate for lunch, so that's dead and gone. But that was also $3.33, down from $4.75. And then for dinner tonight, I needed some cilantro, and I have cilantro or coriander, whatever, in the freezer, but they had some that was going off, expiring today, that was down to 62p, and I thought it is nicer to have the fresh stuff. And when it had a yellow sticker, you know me, I'm a slut for the yellow stickers. I love the yellow stickers. So we'll add that to the total. That was not needed, but stuff that I will use and need. So it was needed, but yeah. Another week, another grocery haul, and this week it is from Tesco's. If you live in Derry, you know that Derry Tesco's is literally the worst, or the one in the waterside. It's got the biggest hill, which makes it so freaking hard to take all your groceries back to your car. Hate it, but it's just convenient, so that's why I went. And this is everything that I got. That should hopefully last us until next Monday, and then I got a couple of bits that will obviously last longer than that. Let me show you everything that we got. So here is everything that I got, and I feel like I always start with the fruit and veg. So let's start with the meat today. So I got a large whole chicken. Rather than getting like a couple packs of chicken breast or chicken thighs, we need the chicken for, I think it's 2 or 3 meals this week. And I don't love having the oven on or anything in general, so I thought it would be good to just cook this up once and then use it for meals throughout the week. The reason I don't like the oven being on is it's so flipping hot at the minute. Then I got 2, it's like white fish. This is a lot cheaper than cod, and I feel like it tastes virtually the same. Then Trent wanted some prawns for a prawn stir fry. Now, ignore that frigging peanut butter. Trent was on breakfast duty and did not clean up. But I'm not a lover of prawns, but he wanted it, and I would like the kids to try it. So I'm not even sure if that's the right type or whatever, but that's just what I got. Then I got some pull-ups that were on sale. These proper chips that were on sale. I did not need these, but I've already said this, I think, maybe not in this video, but if you watch my other videos, we're doing like a clean eating or like a diet, so I thought it'd be nice to try these. We were running out of toothpaste, so I got some toothpaste. I got 2 types of bagels. That's our lunches for this week, is going to be bagels. These ones were on sale, so I'm just going to slice them, put them straight into the freezer. Bagels are one of those things that are really easy to freeze and taste really good because you toast them anyway, and it was cheaper than obviously buying them not. And like the expiration date on this is only in 3 days anyway. So I got sesame and cinnamon raisin. Then I got some cracker bread. That's the only thing when I was pregnant I could eat, but it's also just a really good like low calorie snack, and I do love them. Then I'll ignore that until after. I got Jubblies. These were my childhood. I flipping love these so much, but with the hot weather, I thought it would be nice to have some like ice pops for the freezer, and I love these ones, and I wanted to see if they were as good as I remembered. I also got some packs of jelly. I thought those would be good for like a low calorie snack, but also I think it'd be fun for me and Smith to make them. So we're going to try these 2 flavors. I haven't had jelly in honestly years. I got some wraps for a dinner this week for the fish tacos. That's what that's for. And then I got some orzo pasta for a dinner this week as well. I flipping love orzo. If you've never tried it, it's so good. Moving on to the fruit and vegetables, I got a pineapple. I got some stir fry vegetables for the prawn stir fry this week. Some coriander, some baby spinach. I got what feels like lots of fruit, but it was actually a very good price because it was 2 for £3. So I got 2 things of strawberries because we're doing like a strawberry salad this week. Green grapes were on offer. I typically prefer red, but I think it is good to also get the kids used to eating green grapes. Cherries were on offer. These vine tomatoes were on offer, but they're going to go with the orzo pasta. Some blackberries and some raspberries. Honestly, I will probably have eaten a lot of this by the end of today because a lot of it expires tomorrow, but I kind of eat like these fruits at the start, and then I have apples and stuff in the fridge that I make last towards the end of the week, and the pineapple. Then we've also got lettuce, avocados and cucumbers. And then in terms of like pantry food and cheese, I've got feta. If you know, I'm literally become a feta whore. I had it last week and I honestly never really had feta, and I'm now addicted to it. I think it's so good. It's so fresh and nice for the summer. I got some Parmesan, some Philadelphia cheese, the light one to go with the cinnamon raisin, and the garlic and herbs to go with the sesame. I typically go with the Tesco brand, but this was on offer, so it was about the same price. I think it was the same price, but you get a bit more of the Tesco, but this one is nicer. So I got this. I got some mayonnaise as we were about to run out. I got 2 litres of milk. I find the 3 litres doesn't last us the week because it kind of like goes off, so it's better for us to just get 2 litres. I got some orange juice because I'm going to start making some smoothies. In last week's grocery haul, I bought frozen fruit mix but I don't really like frozen fruit mix with milk. I prefer it with like orange juice, and I prefer like a fresh orange juice rather than like the carton stuff. Then I got some olive oil as we were running out, balsamic vinegar as we ran out, and I feel like I've been eating a lot of balsamic vinegar recently. And then last but not least, I got some Frank's Red Hot original sauce. We go through this, or Smith goes through this so fast, and it was on offer. That's definitely one of my biggest tips to saving money, is like when something is on offer that you always buy, like the Frank's Red Hot sauce, I'd have to go buy another one of those in a month, and then I'd have to pay full price. So I ended up just buying 2 this time, and then I just keep like a stockpile in my cupboards. That's definitely a great way to save money on buying things that you always buy and have to buy anyway. So yeah, the total for this came to £70.50, which I feel like is pretty good for the amount of stuff that I got. Like the olive oil itself was £6. I think the pull-ups were like £4. You know, that's £10 gone before I even bought anything for this week. But I do think that's going to start putting me nearly over budget, so I'm going to have to cut down now on the last 2 weeks if I want to stay under the £300 mark, but we will see how we got on. I don't think I'm doing well at sticking to my budget this month, but I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because I'm stocking up on a lot of things that we ran out on because we were gone for 7 weeks. So today I headed to Dunnes Stores. I had to do an errand and I was over in that direction, and Dunnes Stores is where I get my butter. It's quite a bit cheaper. Like Golden Cow would be the brand I would normally get. I think it's like £4.50 for a block, and Dunnes Stores is less than £3, I think. I'll have to check the receipt. I went to go grab the receipt because I wasn't sure. So each block was £2.89, and I honestly think it tastes as nice as Golden Cow, and it's good for baking because it is more affordable. Not that I've been baking that much recently. So I got 4 of these blocks, so this should last us about a block a month, depending on how much I bake. If I bake a ton, it won't last as long. If I don't, it'll last even longer. So although this is quite a big expense this month, it will save us in the months to come. And I don't go to Dunnes Stores like every month, so that's why I stocked up on enough so I don't have to go back again. So I got 4 of those, and I took the kids with me to Dunnes Stores, and so Smith's all sweeties, and so you know how that goes. So I also bought him a bag of Frutellas, but he's already eaten them, and those were £1. So I'm not sure what the maths is to that, but I will add it here on the screen. But I also forgot to show the eggs that I went and got earlier this week. I mentioned them in Monday's video, but I went and got 25 eggs. It's from like a local place. I think they're a lot more affordable. It was £3.10, so I will add that and the total of Dunnes, and we'll add that to our total. Guess who's back? Back again. And I did a really good job this week of spending less, which hopefully will help me not go over the £300. But this is everything I got. I feel like I got quite a lot of stuff, honestly. Let me talk you through it all. I'm gonna start with the meat again. So I got 2 packs of bacon for 2 meals this week. We're having a cracked chicken, and then we're having a Caesar salad. I got some steak mince for tacos. I got some chicken thighs for, we're gonna do like a Nando's takeaway, and then for the chicken Caesar salad, I used one, and then for the cracked chicken, I'm gonna use chicken that I already have in the freezer. Then I got these meatballs. We're not having these this week, but they were on offer. I actually ended up getting them for £4. So I saved 75p. I'll put them straight in the freezer, and this will be great for another week. I got a pack of ham for sandwiches this week. I find ham is getting kind of expensive, honestly. I got a 3 litre of milk because we still have some milk over from last week. So with that milk from last week and this, that'll tie us over perfect till Monday. I got some orange juice with bits. We did a smoothie last week and it was so good, so I got more of that. And I just love like the more fresh stuff. I got Parmesan for the Caesar salad this week. I got feta because you guys already know at this point I've become an addict, but I'm going to be making the viral feta TikTok pasta. I got some halloumi for the Nando's burgers. Then we've got our fruit and vegetables. I've got apples, oranges, lime, spinach, ginger, green onion, raspberries, peaches, blueberries, 2 things of 2 things of tomatoes, strawberries, Kiwis, lettuce and bananas. Quite a lot of good stuff. And then I got some wraps for the chicken Caesar wraps and wraps for the tacos that we're having. I've got some fresh bread that we've already eaten some of it for lunch today. I have missed this so much. We had egg salad sandwiches with this and just chef's kiss. I got some ciabatta buns for the Nando's Fakeaway burgers. I got some peri sauce for the Nando's, some reduced soy sauce, some egg noodles because I'm going to be making ramen tonight. And then I got Skips. This is the kids' favourite crisps at the minute, and I find it's good because both Annie and Smith can eat them. I got I got Cheerios, the Tesco brand, and Rice Krispies. I don't actually need these this week, but I just opened my last boxes, so I like to have a stock of everything in my pantry. And then last but not least is window and glass cleaner because my windows are filthy with the kids' hands. So I went through that very quickly, but I feel like I got quite a lot of good stuff. This is going to last us all a week. However, I am going to be out of the house Wednesday and Thursday, but everyone else will still be eating here. So maybe that's why it looks slightly different, but I still don't think it looks any different. But the total of all of this, I feel like this is shocking. I actually feel like if I lived in America, this would have been so much more expensive for this much stuff. But the total came to £61.04. So I pretty much nearly stuck to under £61. If I didn't get the meatballs, I would have been at like, what, £57? Which is literally all the stuff I would have needed to survive off of this week. So I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'll see you next week. We are back with our last grocery haul of the month. And I did try to stay pretty low budget on this one, knowing that I might be getting close to the £300, or that I'm most definitely close to the £300. And today I went to Marks and Spencer's, so I honestly didn't get like a ton of stuff. Like normally I try to get backups and stuff, like I needed oats and I needed coconut oil, I needed canned tomatoes, but when I'm in Marks and Spencer's, I'm basically just buying what I need for the week. I'm not stocking up because the prices in those things are not great. Like a can of tomatoes there was like 60 or 70p, and then in my Sainsbury's it'd be like 30p. So I'm not stocking up when it's double the price. So I basically just got exactly what I needed for this week, and then obviously use stuff in the freezer and pantry to like subsidize everything. So the first thing I got is actually not from Marks and Spencer's, but I'll include it in the price. And it's just our normal eggs. You already know it. I go to like a local place. It's 25 eggs for £3.10p. It's honestly a very, very good deal, especially compared to Marks and Spencer's. And then let me show you everything that I got from Marks and Spencer's. I got these super seeded soft rolls that were on offer. I would just whack these in the freezer and pull them out when we need them. These are going to be for like a meatball subs. I thought I would do the seeded rolls just because they're probably better for you. Then I got some soft white bread for lunches this week. I got 4 litres of milk because we are totally done with milk and they don't do the 3 litres at Marks and Spencer's. We are running out of salad cream, so I picked up the M&S brand version of that. I got some Greek yogurt for breakfast. I got some apple juices for smoothies, and I bought molds so we could do like homemade ice pops. So that'll be perfect to make smoothies to turn into ice pops. Then I got some sour cream for enchiladas we're having this week. And then this is the kids' snacky bits. So I got salt and vinegar twists, cheese tasters, and chocolate brioches. Basically between these three, between the ice pops, smoothies, and I can bake stuff, this will be fine for like the kids to survive off. Not food wise, but like snack wise. Then Marks and Spencer's fruit and vegetables are superior, but are they expensive? Holy crap, yes. We luckily still have apples left over from last week. We still have the kiwis we bought from last week because they're still honestly ripening. And so I didn't have to buy a ton of fruit, but I probably will stop in at Tesco's someday this week because I've got to return stuff. So maybe this isn't the last grocery haul and pick up either like blueberries or they have nectarines on sale because I was not paying the Marks and Spencer's price. But I got some Marks and Spencer strawberries. They're like, this is a very, very big tub and I love their strawberries. I got the raspberries. This is also a big tub. Honestly, I find if you don't eat raspberries in the first day or two, they're stinking. So I'll probably have those eaten today. Bananas and grapes. Their grapes are also so good. And then I got these oranges because the kids loved them last week and they weren't that expensive compared to like the other fruit in Marks and Spencer's. And yeah, the kids loved them, so I thought I'd get them again. I got some corn in the cobs. I got vegetables because they were reduced. We'll have them for dinner tonight. Sweet potatoes, a bag of brown onions, and then everything else is just meat. So I got chicken wings for a meal. That's kind of why I went to Marks and Spencer's, because their chicken wings are the best. Then I got chicken legs. I'm doing enchiladas, and it was like a third of the price to do chicken legs rather than buying like chicken breast. And I thought, you know what, I'll just buy this and cook it and shred the meat myself for enchiladas. Then I got 2 packs of pork chipolatas. I don't know how to say them. I only needed one, but it was a better deal to buy 2, so I'll just freeze the other one for a meal down the line. And then I got some whole chorizo, and that is basically everything that I got. And so the total for the eggs, like I already said, was £3.10. The total for this was £47.12, but I had a £5 off voucher, which is also why I went to Marks and Spencer's, because I signed up for the Sparks reward, so it only actually cost me £42.12, which I feel like is not bad considering like that's going to last us a whole week. Now I do have a very well stocked fridge, freezer and pantry, so that'll help. I did also go to Marks and Spencer's when I was away on my girls' night away last week, and I didn't record that, but all I got was Caesar dressing for £1.75. So I'm going to add that to the total of that and the eggs, put it on the screen here, and that is the total for today's shop. So if I've done my maths correctly, which honestly could have done it wrong, but if I've done it correctly, we'd finished this month with a total of £287.20. So we stayed £13 under budget, which I am genuinely, I'm shocked by. Like, I was convinced with the first couple of hauls, because they were like £80 and £70, that we were going way over, and then I kind of reeled it back in at the end. But I kind of had a few thoughts as to why I think it was lower this month, and that's because, if you noticed, I haven't been buying chocolate, because I probably would have spent £4 or £5 a week on chocolate, and I haven't bought an ounce of chocolate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I bought any chocolate because we've been doing like a healthy eating challenge with my family, so there is still 2 weeks left of that, so that should help keep the budget down for next month. But I do think cutting out on like a lot of processed crap has helped keep the budget down, because it's so expensive. Like, a bag of Maltesers would cost me more than a serving of chicken wings for my whole family. Like, that's kind of wild when you think about it. But it is also fun and good to enjoy those things. It's just like knowing your limit if you're on a budget. I'm actually so happy that I think this is maybe the first month that I've actually stayed below budget, and it's given me hope, even with the cost of like foods going up, that I will still be able to stick to the £300 budget. I'm kind of thinking about maybe altering it, maybe pushing it up, but I'm not sure just yet. I'm going to give it another month or 2 and play it out. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for support for me sticking to my £300 budget. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time that I upload. It's typically Wednesdays and Sundays at about 5 PM UK time. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.